Woo! The power has been with you all along. Now, sometimes when you're starting to realize that you got the power, you know it's there. The hard time comes. You have to learn how to maintain balance, control, and utilize the power that lays within you. Now, I've gotten your comments, I've gotten your messages. I want to tell you much love. I am sorry I have not had the opportunity or was not strong enough right at that moment to take the moment out to post a video. This video is coming straight from my heart. It's coming from my personal experiences that I'm experiencing, even I'm experiencing right now. I'm understanding that right now the universe is asking a lot of us, a lot from us, and it's asking that so that we can evolve to our higher selves, or the higher being that lies within, or being able to access more of that power that I say and you say you have within yourself all along. And if I could sum up, and then you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but if I could sum up the one thing that would make this transition more simplified, it's this. Go back into yourself. Go to your quiet place. And you're gonna have to do this because this is something that I'm feeling heavy on my chest to do myself, and it's so hard. Is to go back in and find out what is it inside of me that must change, and what is it that I do, think, say, enjoy, that I have to let go of. This is the season of letting go to let new come in. If you've been watching the news, you've been watching human beings on both sides of the political spectrum aisle saying that they're tired of the world that they're living in now. Regardless if it's Republican or Democratic, they're all saying the same thing, that they're tired. Now, what I've noticed that they're doing is something that I've done on my journey for a very long time, until I got to a point that I realized that the power was in me. The change that I wanted was inside of me. They're attempting to change everything outside of themselves. They want Twitter to change on both sides. They want Facebook to change on both sides. They want the government to change on both sides. They want politicians, they want governors, they want mayors, they want the Congress, and they want the Senate to change. Both sides do. And what they're really saying, if they were to tap into themselves, is they're not liking the external experience. But it's so easy for us to get caught up in looking outside of ourselves to see change. But it's hard. It is very hard to say that I am in control of the change that I am wanting outside of myself. Because change is one of the hardest things for humanity, to the collective consciousness to grasp on. Because we're comfortable with the status quo. We have been comfortable with the way things work. But I used to tell people all the time, life is about growing. Either you are growing or you are disintegrating. You cannot stop at one spot. Life asks of you to continue to go. And the day that you stop going, it's like dystrophy. You use it or you lose it. And all of the people that you're watching right now, if they would just stop for a moment and ask themselves some questions. So let's dive a little deep on the topic. You say you want Twitter to change. It is a Twitter and all of these social media sites are privately owned businesses. It's their creation. It's what they created. They're the gods, they're the kings, they are the governors of their creations. Just like you are the God, the king, and the governor of your creations. And no one has the right to tell you what you should do with your creation. It's yours. You worked for it, you earned it, you did it. But what they should be saying is, if I disagree with your platforms, if I disagree with what you are telling me I must do or cannot do, then you have a simple solution. Go within yourself and make the decision that you no longer will participate in their private business. See, now that solves the problem. No longer are they telling you what you can and you cannot post. No longer are they telling you how what you can put a photo of, place a photo on, what you can and what you cannot do, because you're no longer energetically exchanging with those social media sites. And if everyone did that, then if you wanted that to change outside of yourself, just by making the change in yourself, if every human being chose to make that change, either that social media site will go away, or that social media will begin to offer humble assistance to what you would like to have. But instead, we think it's easier to say we'll force someone else's consciousness to do our will, and it doesn't work that way. So what happens is we keep on an egoic cycle, a cycle of trying to punch our fist against the mountain, wondering why the mountain will not move. See, the mountain won't move. You can move away from the mountain. And that's something that I'm having to go through right now and experience. I'm having to say, even me trying every day of my life to be my best self, there are things that I'm experiencing. There are things that I am doing. There are things that I am listening to. There are things that I am saying that I must change. and it's kind of like the fifth grader who aced the fifth grade. And the next year they're saying, hey, it's time to go to the sixth grade. We're going to learn something completely new. And I'm saying, no, I'm just going to stay in the fifth grade because I've mastered the fifth grade. And that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I don't want to change this because change is so hard. But again, the laws of the universe apply even to myself. You either adapt or die, you either grow or you disintegrate. So right now, I'm in the process of having to attempt to look at what's going on in my reality to see, hey, this is no longer serving me. It used to serve me. I used to love you, but I gotta let you go. I'm sorry. And then you'll find the weirdest thing occurs. As soon as you go in yourself, pull out what no longer serves you, you're leaving a space inside of yourself for the universe to place something new in. And this is the cycle of consciousness. This is the leveling up of awareness. And it's not easy. It's difficult. It's hard. You can get caught up in the egoic mind of saying, oh, it's their fault. If they did it, everything will be right. And you realize the truth. You learned this in the basic parts of consciousness. You are the creator of your reality. If something is not serving you outside of your reality, it's because something inside of you must change. Something inside of you, you must let go. Something inside of you, you have to clean off. And no one's going to clean it for you. No one's going to remove it for you but you. Because like I say on all of my segments, the power had been with you all along. And the reason I have not been getting on here to express my personal experiences is because even I need to recharge them. Because I am doing no service to any of you that are watching these videos, any of you that are going through being a targeted individual, any of you that are going through finding out, hey, how can I financially level up? For any of you that are going through, hey, I'm having relationship problems in my family. I am of no service and of no good to any of you. If I come on just to keep up with my flow rates or trying to keep my content going, I'm not in it for this. I'm in this to give back what I have earned, to give back what I have learned, because knowledge should be free. And I'm only sharing my experiences to you all. And if it's something that you can hold on to, then you grasp it. And if it's not, spit it out, put it in one ear, let it go out the other. But if you catch me in times that I'm not posting as much, it's because I'm working on myself. I want to be able to get on this screen I want to be able to get on this YouTube platform and be able to show you the best version of myself. Because the bad version of myself will serve no purpose but to spread negativity around the world. And my main goal and my main mission is to help the earth, Mother Gaia, planet Earth and all of its inhabitants, to raise its frequency. So that when I'm an old man in that rocking chair with my babies and my grandkids running around, I'll know that I've done everything in my will with my one spark of light to make the life better for everything else and everything that comes behind me. I'm going to live and I'm going to die knowing that I have tried to the best of my ability to be my best self, and that's all that anything or anyone can ask of me. That's all I can ask of myself. That's all that you can ask of yourself. And sometimes in order to make that transition, you're going to have to do some of the hard things. And it's so hard. And I know to have to let go of things, it's scary. Oh, what if nothing else is going to replace it? Oh, I don't know what to do. Trust me, I'm going through it now. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I also have a podcast. And I got people over there that's saying the same thing. Hey, haven't heard from you. And I got to go and start putting some work in over there as well. It's Applied Consciousness Podcast. If you have not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscription button. What we do here on Applied Consciousness is we go to the best of our ability to give our experiences to other people that are trying to level their awareness, level their consciousness, make love permeate around them, have a better fulfilled life. We're here for that. That's the only purpose. Sometimes it gets a little goofy. Sometimes it gets a little funny, but we're solely here to help raise the vibration of humanity and all of its inhabitants. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, live, love, and laugh. And namaste, 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 peace. Hold on, let me get one more time. Just one more. Woo! The power has been with you all along.